If this continues, people will become extinct in no time.
If it is rest you seek, will you be taking a room? We are always here to welcome you. Sorry, I'm out of way.
There are two things I know.
Goodness, the train's...
I hear that the heretics all worship some strange machine.
Should I just go?
What's the story with the...
Looks like there's a lot more.
Withdraw!
You look...
What was that like? Did you say something? The monitors were acting up again. They do that sometimes.
Hope, you said that the Savior doesn't have the power to save the souls of the dead. I can save the living, that's it.
That's right. You can save all the living souls you want, but once they're dead, it's too late to help them. What makes you ask? Is there something you want to share?
No, just thinking aloud. Don't worry about it.
There's never a day anymore you don't run into the Chaos Cloud. The heretics must be stopped! The Chaos infusions, they always bring monsters in their wake.
Hey, is this the stone?
Rumor about the Hunter of Light breeding the city of monsters.
Lightning? Long time no see, Vanille. You look well, and you haven't changed. You're just as I remember.
Me and everyone else. But you don't mean it like that, do you?
Vanille, we'd fought together once a long time ago. We were comrades in arms in a battle against gods who toyed with human destiny. And at the end of that battle, she sacrificed herself. She turned into a great crystal pillar, rising from the plains of Pulse, holding a world full of people safe in the sky.
But then 13 years ago, she came back.
You again?
Oh.
So you two know each other.
Oh yes, we've been together ever since I woke up.
Right. Thick as thieves.
But Fang's not around.
Well, we woke up at the same time, and we were together for a while. But she left.
And you decided to stay behind under the protection of the Order? You must have a reason.
Uh-huh. There's something I have to do. It has to be me, and it has to happen right here.
There's a lot of chaos swirling around in here. I'd have thought the Order's cathedral at least would still be clear.
Yes, I know. It hurts terribly. I understand. But it won't be long now. You'll be free soon.
Vanille, who are you talking to? What is this stuff?
A wind of sorrow, the lament of the dead. Can't you hear their voices? Lost souls crying out in pain and suffering.
You mean this wind is the dead?
Yeah, they've been drawn here, one after another. All the people who died after the chaos poured through the gate. They've been swallowed by the chaos, and now they're trapped inside. I can feel it. All their sadness, all their grief. They're swirling around me. Every single cry feels like a dagger. right in my heart.
There must be so many millions of souls, and you feel all their pain? That can't be.
Our world is being destroyed. There's no place for them to come back to, and there's no way for them to be reborn anymore. So they're caught in the chaos with their pain. They just can't escape it.
The Order believes that the souls have to be saved from their sorrow. They say the only way to do that is to offer them oblivion. Vanille's job is to call them to her so that can happen.
All of those souls at the same time? But Vanille, will you be able to handle all that?
I don't have any choice.
Besides, if she doesn't, can you guess what will happen? This wind has been building for years. Layers of souls, a black hole of pain. Try and imagine how much energy is inside.
If it ever got out, all at once.
It'd be the end of this world, and the future as well.
Finally, I have you back. Did you run into a chaos infusion or something?
Yeah, but don't worry about it. I'm fine.
I'm glad to hear that. Oh, and Vanille was looking well. Don't you think so?
Hope, is it me, or do you sound happy? Does someone have a little crush?
What are you talking about, Light? Of course not.
The residents of the Warren should be driven out of the City of Light immediately.
The Shadow Hunters, also called the Hunter of Light.
Light will defeat darkness. That is the teaching of God.
Do you remember that you're feeling on?
I hear rumors. Apparitions go again.
The souls of disbelievers will sink into the chaos and will be ravished by the goddess of death. And those poor foolish souls, they will never be reborn.
Thank you for visiting. Do visit anytime.
Step right up! Thanks as always.
Keep your eye on the clock. It's nearly time to get you back up here.
Traveler, are you searching for a place to stay the night? We have rooms available.
My fellow disciples, blessed are those who know his name. Blessed are those who have been touched by his divine.
I heard there's some sort of trouble in Houston.
See, I have a conundrum, but this one, it's not.
I hope you can make every... You did a fantastical job, Lightning! That was fantabulously impressive. This is a little something for my very, very best friend who likes to help those in need. Oh, yes, of course,
In half an hour, you'll be transported back to the Ark. It's nearly 6. Don't be alarmed when the teleportation process starts. It can be quite sudden.
Even as the
When the final bell tolls, the Earth will be destroyed, and the world...
Here's a question for you.
So, making a triumphant return.
You again.
Wait, can you hear me? I'm getting your feelings.
Buzz off, Hope. He does like to talk, that one. But jeepers, that was some showdown. Didn't go like I thought.
How so?
Okay, pop quiz. You get a special treat if you can tell me who showed Noel the Oracle Drive recording.
I'm guessing you?
Boy, I really underestimated the Shadow Hunter. I never expected he'd sabotage the prophecy himself.
After you went to all that trouble to set it up, my heart bleeds for you.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I didn't want it to go down any more than you. I'm happy it didn't. The world in that prophecy wasn't real.
How's life on the surface? Once upon a time, when the Order took the reins, Vanille and Fang, and together they held up. We were all supposed to be in it together. So Vanille seems well. I'm glad.
If the prophecy in the Orc...
I'm not so sure. The moment you... And that in...
You're saying those images, they were no more than...
They were just picked. In this world, all the clocks count to 12, but that wasn't always the case. Somehow, but happen, it did. Space-time has been 2 hours of... Light, do you understand? The more souls you...
You're on dangerous ground. I'll go easy on you. The Lord Patron of XIII. If anyone's supposed to protect the people, it's him. But instead, he's hiding away in that palace, presiding over endless banquets. It doesn't look like he's doing a thing to stop the chaos. Is that right?
Yes, and the situation is growing critical.
They say that she busted her way into the palace.
All of the people left in this world depend on the goods that are made and distributed from here. here in Yusnan.
So this city is humanity's lifeline.
Welcome to the glitter.
It's a hell of a responsibility to be in charge of a place like this. It's not easy to carry the fate of an entire world on your back.
Yeah. It seems crashing that party put you on the scene.
Miss Mighty Save.
Sneaking into the palace again is going to be a challenge.
Yeah, I don't think I'll go unnoticed this time. So, maybe I could use my notoriety to my advantage.
You mean you could purposefully draw attention and throw the palace security into confusion? It might just work, so give it a try.
You had your chance to run. You can't read me. Easy now. You're so eager to die. You made it too easy for me.
I eat something different for breakfast every morning in order to...
I can't stop shivering. I'm not cold.
This is a broadcast from the Public Safety Office, XIII branch of the Order of Salvation. A warrant has been issued for the arrest of the woman calling
You mean
herself
me?
the Savior. She is armed.
If you run, you'll end up being trapped.
No looking back. Okay, let's do this.
Has been issued for the arrest
Well,
of
there are
the woman
quite a lot of
calling
guards.
herself the Savior. She
If
is
you let them chase you around,
extreme.
you might get cornered.
They say it's hard enough to find.
You managed to learn about the back route into the Augur's Quarter. Is that enough, or...
Yay, I got fireworks!
Order of Salvation.
If you want
A
fireworks...
warrant has been issued for the arrest of the woman calling herself the Savior. She is armed and considered
It seems you can get your hands on some fireworks if you know the Chocobo Girl's code. If you don't break past these guards, you won't be able to reach Snow. Defenses are tight around here. The first thing you'll need to do is break through the security net surrounding the Augur's Quarter.
This is a broadcast from the Public Safety Office, XIII branch of the Order.
You need to create...
go easy on you. You're down. Time to change course.
A warrant has been issued for the arrest of the woman who she is
Yeah?
These days...
That was information about the back route in, wasn't it? It looks like...
I just got firewood.
Where blood flows and the crowds roar. Here, man and monster bet their lives to entertain them.
The slaughterhouse.
A pit of violence and aggression.
We know how to take...
And lately, it's only been getting worse. Seems there have been more and more deaths.
The Coliseum opens at night. I have a great selection.
Hello. Is it your...
This is a broadcast from the Public Safety Office, Houston branch of the Order of Salvation. A warrant has been issued for the arrest of the woman calling herself the
This is the Reveler's Quarter, the beautiful fountain and the Cactar statue. The Gawkers are enjoying your performance. Give him something to get excited about.
Hello and welcome. Oh, you'll be back.
Losers weepers.
Yes, you.
And just what makes...
His eyes. We are out. He has used.
So...
Listen to it.
An oracle?
Listen, Savior. Tomorrow...
Hope, what do you make of these so-called fortune tellers?
They don't speak very clearly or quickly. But I think what they basically said was they want you to come back and see them again at noon tomorrow.
It's not much of an oracle. They're just telling me what to do. Well, I'll decide tomorrow.
I feel bad for them. The guards are only doing their jobs, but...
You think you can win? Let's see. Eyes to the future.
The security really. What's the big deal about one?
If you don't have an idea, if you really want to, the tour guide, trust me.
Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security
How good
officer.
of you to come.
The gate to the Augur's Quarter is locked, and that's blocking you from the battle. If you don't have the proper ID, it'll be impossible to get through the front gate.
There are a lot of popular attractions in the Augur's Quarter. People want to see them, and it looked... Looks like there's a back route that people without IDs can use to get inside.
Every night, there's a play put on in the Augur's Quarter to honor God, the Song of the Savior. It's very popular with tourists, but most visitors just can't get their hands on an ID. So they find...
Hail there, my... You can try it.
Maybe.
No worries about that.
A ticket, huh?
Oh, you... I help the poor visitors.
If you want to betray me to the...
Ooh! Look out! A ticket for one. One of my helpers. You know the area, right? We leave on... Thank you for your...
Lofty. There's a monorail near the palace that the supply train runs on. Let me guess.
That's right. It's the back route we've been looking for. Of course, the crooks who run the tours will most likely have people watching the entrance. You should find that so-called tour guide right away and get the whole scoop.
Calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching his description to the nearest security officer.
We eagerly...
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling
The
herself
eye
the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer. Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security.
You surprised? You so eager to die?
Remember, the tour meets up in front of the gate of the industrial area in the lower city. You'll have to be there at 6 p.m. Make sure you're not late, or they'll leave without you.
Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer. Are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior.
You think you can win? Let's see. Expected as much?
She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon. Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer.
If you want money for your components,
Palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself
Our
the
hotel
Savior.
is... Thank
She
you
has
for coming.
rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous
Enjoy your
weapon.
journey.
Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security officer.